Hello, I'm Al Jansen, and this is another podcast of my blog, Allan's Perspective. Last weekend, we addressed the concept of God and came to the conclusion that God is either us or we are God, and that God is living vicariously through us in a computer program called reality. It was all kind of simple at first. There was the world because nothing else concerned us. And the world was made up out of four things: earth, wind, fire, and water. That's it. Simple. Till some scientist guy came along and said, well, what's that made out of? And they had to go back and reprogram it and say, well, they're all made out of molecules. And then he asks, what are molecules made out of? Oh, God. Pardon the pun. He put in atoms, okay? And atoms, well, they're made out of electrons and protons, and what electron is. Okay, quarks, and what are quarks made of? Strings. And that's about where we are now, okay? It's a computer program of a two-dimensional hologram of a three-dimensional universe. It's complicated, but that's the basics. It also means we're living in the Matrix, kids. Now, there's two ways of looking at this. One is that we look out at the majesty and wonder of the universe and overwhelmed by the enormity of it all because it's all a program that we can't comprehend. The other way, and the correct way, is that we are the center, and whatever we are looking at or paying attention to is what the program presents to us, and that's what is important. What we see is relevant to us at that moment, okay? If a tree falls in the forest, you know that old saying, or a bear shits in the woods. Since what we see is only what's right in front of us, anything else only has the potential to be there. It's not really there. Not until we turn our attention to it. And to prove this, that our attention is what makes a difference, is that old thing about Schrodinger's cat. There's a box with a cat inside. You might have seen this on Big Bang Theory, too. And the cat's either alive or dead, and we don't know until we open the box and look at the cat. And it's that act of looking at it that determines whether that cat is alive or dead. Now, this programming, like any computer program, can have errors in it. Only they can't be big ones, because we'd notice, right? You can't look out and see a tree upside down with the roots in the sky and the leaves underground. That would be fixed before we ever thought about it or noticed it or anything else. No, it would have to be something small. Something inconsequential that we didn't pay any attention to. But if we did see it, it would be proof that it's a program and there's an error in the program. Well, I found one. My underwear. Yeah, I'm going to show you my underwear. It's got a band around the top of it, and there printed into the band, or stitched into the band, is white thread spelling out Hanes underwear. Now, if we were to look at the back of this band, we should see Hanes underwear in white thread, only backwards because it's the back of the band. Okay, so let's look. Black thread. A computer error. If you want to test this yourself, you wait until something happens that you're not sure of, and you go, huh? And you look away. And when you look back, you say, oh, no, that's okay. That was another one. They fixed it before you could look back. It's proof that we live in a computer, the way I see it anyway.